Hello everyone, what's going on? Voodoo51292 here, and I am back. I returned today from vacation. I've been gone since this past Sunday, vacationing in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and now I am back home. So I decided, since I did the weekly ritual like Wednesday of last week, and I didn't do one for this week because I was gone, I figured I would do a weekly ritual a little bit early this week. All right, just to kind of set the table on where we are with the channel and what's going to be going on now that I am back home. So, and again, I know I'm scruffy and have stubble, but that's because I've just been on vacation. I shaved the first day I was there, and then I just didn't care because I was at the beach. So I just haven't shaved since, and I'll probably shave tomorrow now that I'm, back home and everything. But yeah, so I'm back, and this past week, okay, obviously no gameplay footage or anything like that because I've been gone. But I did upload just a few vlogs of the vacation. Nothing really too serious or exciting. I went with my parents and my friend Chris, again, to Gulf Shores, and stayed in a condo. And really, we didn't do anything too crazy on this trip. We didn't do anything that was really that exciting. In fact, after the first night, we never left the resort area because where we happened to stay was pretty much this full resort where they had the place was huge. It was kind of secluded on its own little stretch of beach. There really wasn't anything around it. They had a few restaurants on site of the resort. They actually had a mini convenience store there, and it was like a pretty good drive, like 15-minute drive just to get into the actual town of Gulf Shores from where we were. That's how far away it kind of was from everything. So the first night we went out to eat and we picked up groceries over at the store, and then the rest of the week we didn't even leave the resort because we didn't need to. We just ate dinner at the restaurants there and just sort of hung out and chilled. We went to the beach a couple days. A couple days we just hung out in the condo, just chilling, and it was very relaxing, and we had fun. We took a few vlogs, like I said. Took a few vlogs of the place. We did one down on the beach. I did a tour of the condo we were staying in, and then I guess it was yesterday we did. They had this crazy like storm front that came through on the beach, and it looked really awesome from the balcony. So I did a couple of videos of the storm moving in. It looked really cool over the beach, and that was pretty much it. And then this morning we woke up and made the pretty short drive back home, and yeah, it was fun. So that stuff's in a playlist. Like I said, I think there's only about 5 videos or so there, and it was pretty enjoyable. So now I'm back home. No plans to do anything or go anywhere else yet this summer. So I think I'm pretty much entrenched back home now. And what's going on with YouTube? Well, this week we finally get back to gaming. And I have to be honest, I'm pretty excited that I get back to playing games because I've kind of gotten over this gaming lull I was in after beating Dark Souls 2. And this happens with me a lot. When I play a game that I really, really enjoy, I'm really addicted to and into, and I finally beat the game, I go into kind of this gaming slump because I know that there's a lot of games to play, but I know that they're just not going to be as good as what I just played. And so I start playing games and I get bored of them fast because I'm like, man, this just isn't as good as the game I just beat. I missed that game. I don't really feel like playing anything right now. That's kind of what happened with Dark Souls 2. I liked the game so much that when I beat it, I kind of didn't really want to play a lot of games because they were boring me. But I've gotten over that. Obviously I went on vacation and all, and I'm ready to play games again. So this week on docket is Valiant Hearts: The Great War. Alright, that's the downloadable UbiArt game. I did one video of it a week or two ago, I guess a couple weeks ago. Never got back to it. Now I'm going to be getting back to it this week, alright? The consensus that people have been saying is it's a pretty good game. It's a really emotional game, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm excited to jump into it more and progress in the game. So Valiant Hearts continues and possibly concludes this week depending on how long it is. I really don't know. Child of Light was 10 hours, so I don't know. If this game is 10 hours, I probably won't finish it this week. So we'll just have to see. But Valiant Hearts will continue this week, alright? In addition, I will be continuing to upload Dark Souls 2 as well. I know I said a few weeks ago that I didn't want the playthrough to take the whole summer to upload. It looks like it's going to, alright? And that's just because, honestly, my internet here sucks. I've said that before. The upload speed is terrible, and the speed isn't that great, and I'm all the way upstairs in a corner of my house, the complete opposite area of my router is downstairs in the complete opposite corner of the house, and on my PC where I upload, I'm running a Wi-Fi card, which is not the best to get internet. So my internet really sucks up here. Down just where I live, we don't have really good internet options. I have AT&T. I think their internet sucks. I think they way overcharge you for the speeds you get. I've seen other companies that offer you way faster speeds for the same price that AT&T charges, but we just don't have any options here. So this is what I'm working with. I'm trying to make the best of it, and I will be continuing to upload Dark Souls 2. Alright, so we will get that done. Slowly but surely it's uploading. Alright, so Valiant Hearts, Dark Souls 2 this week, okay? Now, I'm going to be trying to get some more vlogs up this week as well. The computer parts breakdown list video, alright? It's been filmed for a couple of weeks. I'm going to try to get it uploaded this week. All I have to do really is sit down and make a list of all the parts and their prices from various retailers. And I will be, I need to put that in the description of the video. And once I've done that, then I can... I can actually upload the parts video for you guys. For those who are interested in my gaming PC, you want a really detailed breakdown since I added, I had to change the power supply out. I added a solid state drive to it. I did a couple things to it that weren't covered in the initial parts reveal video. Alright, so if you want to see the full breakdown of that and prices, or if you're interested in actually building your own system and you like the price point of my system at $1,200 and the performance that it gives, then that video is for you, and I'll try to put it out that week, or this week I should say. Now, the very, very long video I'm planning on doing, right, where I sit down and basically explain to you guys my transition into the next phase of my life. Okay, I talked about this video in the last weekly ritual that I filmed, where, I never got the opportunity to do the final packing for home and all that, where I was going to sort of lay all this out for you guys and explain, sort of recap my years in college, kind of look forward now to what it means to be, move back in home, the pros and cons of that, take a look at my future for, the foreseeable future of being in pharmacy school and all that kind of stuff, where I project my life headed, what kind of direction that's going in and all that. It's going to be a very long video. I may film it this week, I may not. It really depends, because I'm going to need to be in sort of that mood to sit down and talk for a long time and to get things off my chest. And I have to have the time and all that to get it done. So that could be happening this week. I really don't have to do any editing to it, except for the fact I'm going to have to, just splice videos together, because this camera has a 30-minute recording limit. But other than that, I don't have to really edit it. So once I just sit down and film it, I obviously need to combine the videos together, which doesn't take any time, and I can upload that. Alright, but I don't know if that's going to be this week or not. Alright? After this video, I will be making another Ask Questions for Voodoo's Mailbag video. Alright? I'm ready to start getting questions again for a new episode of Voodoo's Mailbag. The last one was very successful. Everyone I've done, so the first 3 that I've done have been very successful so far, so I want to post another video just the same way it's always worked. I'm going to post a video, say, hey guys, if you have questions for Voodoo's Mailbag episode 4, post them in the comments of this video. If you have a question, post a comment in the video. When I get enough comments to make an episode, I will disable the comments on the videos to let everybody know that I'm done taking questions, and I will make the video. Alright, so that video will be up right after this one. Alright, so if you have questions you want to ask me for the next Voodoo's Mailbag, keep an eye out and post comments on that video. Okay? Just to get people up to speed and all about where I am in terms of getting stuff done and getting stuff together for the start of pharmacy school. Okay, this is important stuff because we are starting to get late now in the summer. It's hard to believe, but we already are in the middle of July, and it's starting to get crunch time now to start doing things and getting things taken care of for pharmacy school. There is a lot of stuff you have to do to get to proceed with graduate school. All right, and I've been doing it on and off this summer, filling out forms, mailing in stuff, calling people, getting information. Today I took a huge step toward getting into school and basically, that kind of first step of, hey, you're an adult now. This is the real world. You put your big boy pants on, all right? So keep in mind, today we just got home from vacation, and already I spent a few hours today doing stuff for pharmacy school, all right? The big step that I took today is I finally got the information of the financial aid that I was offered, okay, my loans, my student loans. I've never had to take out loans before because I had a full scholarship for undergraduate. They paid for everything, all right? And my parents basically paid for my living expenses, my apartment, my food, stuff like that. They were helped out because the scholarship I got actually paid for my full tuition and gave some bonus money to account for food and living and stuff like that. So they paid for some of it. My scholarship helped some of that out. I've never needed loans, but this is a whole new ball game, all right? So, I took out my first loan today for my first year of school. And I almost shit my pants, all right? So, if you want to know what it's like becoming an adult, and especially if you're interested in going to graduate school or professional school, here's a number you need to know. The loan I took out today for my first year of school was about $40,000, okay? Now, I will openly admit that I did not need $40,000 for school, okay? I really only needed, I think the loan came out to be about, no, it was over $40,000. Now, admittedly, I took out $10,000 extra than I needed, and that's for a very specific purpose. There's a good chance I won't be using the $10,000 extra, so I can use whatever I don't actually spend to immediately pay back. So it doesn't mean because I took $10,000 out extra I'm going to use it all, but that's for a very specific purpose that I'm not prepared to discuss today. It's a big purpose, all right. It's I don't know how I can really put it except that it's going towards a really big life decision for me, okay. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be revealing that today. It's that you will eventually one day find out why I took the extra money out. Okay, probably in about a year's time, you will know. All right, so it's going to be a while. I'm not going to talk about it today. So to be fair, the money I took out was about $10,000 extra that I'm going to be taking out in the future because I won't need that extra money. So it's going to be about $30,000 a year for the last three. All right. So yeah, I'm looking at probably around $120,000 to $130,000 worth of debt when I get out of school. And that was kind of a big smack in the face for me because I was like, wow, as of today, I'm already $40,000 in the hole and I haven't even stepped foot in a classroom yet in my professional school. But that's what I'm facing, and that's what you face if you go to these graduate schools or whatever. That's what you face when you become a man. So yeah, I took out a lot of money today, all right? But that's why I'm in pharmacy school, so that I can graduate and make a lot of money so that I can pay these loans off, all right? But that happened today. There was a few other things I waived. I told them to waive my student insurance that they would pay me because I'm already covered. I'm still covered under my parents' plan because I am still a student. So I have my own health insurance. I don't need the schools. And I did that. There's a few other forms I still have to fill out and send off. I'm going to be busy is basically what I'm trying to tell you here very soon. Periodically doing stuff here and there. And so the channel, I want to get back to playing games. Of course I do. And when I get time, I'm going to be doing it. But you have to understand that I have adult things I have to take care of and do. And there's so much to do with pharmacy school. I have to... I signed up for a CPR class I have to take this Thursday coming up. I have to be CPR certified. I need to actually go to the doctor this week and have him fill out medical records about, saying that I've got all my vaccines and stuff. I'll probably have to get a couple of them that I'm past due on. I know I need like a tuberculosis skin test, which I've never had. And I need to take care of myself medically too. For instance, my shoulder, my right shoulder, has been bothering me for a number of years, but it's never really been that big of a deal. And recently it's really started to give me trouble, and while we were on the beach, my friend and I threw the football around a lot. And doing that, my shoulder was like killing me, like more than just normally being sore. I've thrown footballs my whole life, all right? I've never had my shoulder feel the way that it felt throwing the ball on the beach. So something's wrong with my shoulder. I don't know why, I don't know how. I have never done anything that would be a common cause of shoulder injury, but there's something jacked up with my shoulder, all right? So I need to go to the doctor and have that checked out. So, you know, I've got to do things, but I still am committed to this channel. I'm looking forward to get back to playing games. In the future, the next thing, the next project I'm looking to do after Valiant Hearts is, I believe it's on the 22nd of July, the first of 3 DLC expansions for Dark Souls 2 comes out. I think it's called the 3 Sunken Crowns DLC trilogy. The first one comes out, it's this month, I think it's on the 22nd of July, and I want to play it. So that's my next goal after Valiant Hearts. And, you know, we're all just counting down to sort of the end of this year when we have all these games coming out, you know, these next-gen games they're supposed to be that we're all looking forward to playing. So, but yeah, it's getting real for me. I'm understanding now that I'm getting older, I'm becoming an adult, and I have a lot of adult things I have to take care of. You know, taking out $40,000 is one of them. But we'll worry about that 4 years down the road when I actually have to start paying that back. But for now, you know, it is what it is, and stuff. But I am back. I'm excited to be back, excited to go back to doing gameplay for you guys, to continue to upload like Dark Souls 2, stuff like that. And it's you know, we're still good. We're good. Playing games, it's fun. And the end of this year should be a lot of fun with all the games coming out. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be buying a few of them since I have a lot of money that I got for graduation. I've been saving up to buy some games, so I just have to figure out which games I want to buy. I'm probably going to wind up buying Destiny, just because I really want to play that co-op with Brandon. And so that might be a game I'm buying, and maybe a couple more. So we'll see. But I'm excited, and my real life is moving on, you know, well. I'm getting stuff done and all that, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm done rambling. Happy to be back, and I'm excited to get right to it. So stay tuned, because right after this video, like I said, will be the video asking for questions for the next mailbag. So if you're interested in having me answer your question on a Q&A, be sure to leave me a question. And also, happy Tripiversary. That's right. 1 year ago from this moment, I was in Los Angeles visiting Brandon. I don't remember on this specific day what we were doing, but this was the part of the trip where I was in LA. I think July the 11th was the day that that was my second full day there. I think that's when we went out to Long Beach. So, to see the Queen Mary and the aquarium and all that. So today is the official 1 year anniversary of the Queen Mary and Aquarium of the Pacific Day, which was my favorite day of the whole trip, actually. So yes, it's been a full year since the trip. That's blowing my mind. It does not seem like it was that long ago, but it is. So happy Tripiversary to everyone. All right. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Voodoo51292. Hope you enjoyed the return to content this week. I'm excited, looking forward to it. Hope you are too. Thanks, guys. Peace out, and have a good day whenever you're watching this. All right, bye.